Good morning. I'm staying in a really nice Airbnb in the Midlands, so I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I've had a big fat lie-in. My face is puffy, my voice is rough, but that's when you know the sleep has been good. I'm not used to falling asleep without road noise. So it took me a minute, but once I got started, my body couldn't wake up. Was just gonna do a little morning with, I suppose, because I'm alone. The fam is out. I was gonna go on a walk with the dog, but my walking shoes and anorak is in my dad's car, which is with them. So I guess I'll be staying inside. Hashtag cozy vibes. But first I need to get dressed. The current fit. Come on. I absolutely, this is my favourite this is my favourite pair of pyjamas I ever wear. Ever. I love this top. It's the horse, the fox and the hound, and then these little, they're just so soft from Primark. I don't know what to call them. Boxers? Kind of, but they're not trying to be. They're just humongous. But anyway. Here's my little bag of goodies. This is the outfit of the day. I thought long sleeve because the weather's a bit grim. And my new jeans I got from Hotel Rocks, because they're stunning. There's nowhere for me to really show the outfit of the day, actually. Might have to just put you on the floor, but I got my dogs out because I don't want to put on my socks yet. So maybe just like that. That's not very good for showing outfit today, but it's just a basic one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got to still put on my bits of jewellery. So let's do that now. I've not quite mastered the trick of putting your necklace on the right way around, like doing the clasp at the back. I just have to pull it to the front and twist. That's always what I think I'll have to do. And my rings. Wow. And I don't really want to put my bangles. Just don't feel like it. This is what I'll wear for the rest of the day. If I'm cold. It's my lovely humongous jumper. I love it. Going down with absolutely all the essentials. Book, jumper, dog, water bottle. And just seeing as I'm down here now, and I absolutely love this kitchen. It's very like, it's sort of how I would want a kitchen if I ever had my own place. So, do a little kitchen reveal. Wowza. It's just unbelievable. Obviously, sans the unaesthetic things like Flump cereal, which I got because you only live once. Like, genuinely, really sugary cereal gets a lot of hate. And now I wouldn't have it on a regular basis just because I'm not, when I wake up I don't always want sugar, but I thought I'm on holiday. Why not? Why not just have crunchy whole grain stars with marshmallow pieces? Flump cereal, sponsor me, come on. The kettle is so loud, I can genuinely hear it from here. I don't think I've ever heard a louder kettle in my life, but if that means it's gonna make a banging cuppa, then I'm all for it. But turns out we do have the car. I am still alone, but I do have the car, so I'm gonna go and get my stuff so we can go on a walk. Because that'll be cute. Hopefully there's some nice scenery. Don't know any public footbaths nearby, but it's countryside, so there should be plenty. The goods are secured. My little shoes and my little jacket. So that is phenomenal news. Now I'm just gonna have my breakfast. Ooh, they do smell sweet. I'll tell you that much. Don't know if you can see. Also, one thing that's so cool about this kettle is that it has a temperature meter. I think that's life-changing. Oh, I don't know where the bin is. Oh yeah, I do. Oopsie. Okay guys, this is what we're working with. Absolutely delish. Wowza. I need to put milk in that actually. I just put the milk away. Turn the lights off because I quite like the natural lighting vibes. Maybe I won't when I look back on this, but I won't redo it. Right. In front of us here we've got my tea, taste test. Very hot, but very good. And then I thought we'd do a little live review of the Flumps cereal. I don't think I've ever seen this in a shop before, and it's unbelievably beige in colour. But don't judge a book by its cover. It just tastes like a vanilla marshmallow, but like all of it does, not just the marshmallow bits. I mean, it's very nice for what it stands for. I feel like I can conquer the world after this. I'll be bouncing off the walls. Okay. Based on packaging, let me get the packaging. Based on packaging, solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Love the vibes. It's the colours of the original Flump. Flump I'm biased because it brings me back to childhood, so I just love it. Based on health, now I don't know sugar grammage and stuff, but judging by the taste of that, it can't be good for you. And I would say verging on American cereal, apart from the fact that it's multigrain, so you know you've at least got some fibre in there. Even though, I mean, if you can see how it looks, it just looks like there's probably not that much fibre. Oh, peep the tea, come on. But yeah, but based on flavour, I would say 9 out of 10 to be honest. I love marshmallow, and that's marshmallow in a bowl. For breakfast, yeah. If I was, that's the sort of cereal that would leave you raving about someone else's mum at a sleepover. Like, you would have this at someone else's house and be like, wow, I want to be a part of that family. So, if I was doing a camping trip, or if I had my friends coming over that liked cereal, because I feel like no one really likes cereal anymore. I don't know, if I wanted to impress someone by a little bit of childhood nostalgia and fun, I would definitely dabble. Flump cereal, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Suddenly I'm just getting more and more inspiration to describe this, because I actually feel like cereal commentary is not spoken about enough. And I know someone that would give outstanding cereal commentary, and he would be ashamed if I didn't mention the fact that in the milk, it maintains good crunchiness. What is that? And yes, I have lowered my volume because I started to record a clip about this that I was going to say, and then I heard someone microwaving. So if I can hear someone microwaving, they can almost definitely hear me yelling about Flump cereal. So I've spent way too long talking about this, but you still have the milk and the crunch with this. But then the marshmallow bits go soggy, so they're like melted marshmallow, but they've obviously just melted in the milk. So actually, I think they've got a genius behind the scenes in the Barrett's factory, because those textures are working. They definitely are. That's it. This is such a weird angle, but it's the best I can come up with for now. but I thought I would do a little book haul because yesterday when I went into town, nearby where we're staying, there was an Oxfam bookshop and they had some good books. So I got 3 and I think they should be pretty good. So I'll just read the blurbs because, I don't know, I just think it's interesting when you see what people might want to read. So the first 2 are like more similar in the sense that they're more like crime thrillery type vibes. This cover is so good. It's just like, I love when books have nice covers because it's just like, I don't know, it just makes me happy that someone did it right. It's called Tooth and Nail by Ian Rankin, and apparently it's a real scalp prickler, according to The Observer. Because the first body was found in Wolf Street, because the murderer takes a bite from each body, the press have found a new terror, the Wolf Man. Drafted down to London thanks to a supposed expertise in the modus operandi of serial killers, Inspector John Rebus is on a train south from Edinburgh. His Scotland Yard opposite number isn't too happy at yet more interference, and Rebus is going to have to deal with racial prejudice as well as the predations of a violent maniac. When he's offered a serial killer profile of the Wolfman by an attractive psychologist, it's too good an opportunity to turn down. But in finding an ally, he may have given his enemies an easy means of attack. That just sounds so good. I think that sounds so good, but I actually decided to read this one first. It's The Light of Day by Eric Alban Blur. And the blurb for this one is, Arthur Simpson, British to the core, but without a passport to prove it, lives in Athens, scraping by as a driver, journalist and a petty thief. When Simpson spots Harper at the airport, he recognises him as a tourist new to the city and in need of a private driver. But an ill-judged attempt to relieve Harper of his traveller's checks reveals him to be a highly sophisticated criminal and entangles Simpson in a complex double blackmail. Simpson becomes an unwilling member of an armed gang in Istanbul, tasked with driving a suspicious car across the border. Soon he is an even less willing agent for the Turkish secret police, who suspect Harper of planning a coup, but his plans are far more audacious than that, and Simpson is in very deep water indeed. I've just never seen a book or heard about a book that has that sort of premise ever. Like, that's just, is it premise or premise? Premise. I don't know, but either way, it just sounds rogue, and I think books like that are normally very good. So the last one is, I haven't taken the label off that one yet, 100-Year-Old Man, because I just feel like I've heard of this, and a cute old man I would want to read about. It says, you're never too old for an adventure. Sitting quietly in his room in an old person's home, Alan Carson is waiting for a party that he doesn't want to begin. His 100th birthday party, to be precise. The mayor will be there, the press will be there, but as it turns out, Alan will not. Escaping in his slippers through his bedroom window into the flower bed, Alan makes a getaway, and so begins his picaresque and unlikely journey involving criminals, several murderers, a suitcase full of cash, and incompetent police. As his escapades unfold, Alan's earlier life is revealed, a life in which, remarkably, he played a key role behind the scenes in some of the most momentous events of the 20th century. I think that sounds bloody good as well. So, all in all, very good haul. And I'm excited to start reading those. I don't know where they're going to go on my TBR, because I've got a lot of books to read, but we can find a home for them somewhere. But yes, the plan is finish my tea and then go for a walk, because I think I should probably take the dog out on a walk now. Bye! I'm just gonna get my shoes on. Should we go on a walk? Come on. Outfit of the day. Ren's bad habit is just lying on the floor whenever you want to put her harness on because she gets so excited. She just lies down and it just makes it very hard to put her harness on. But she's okay now. Out we go into the wilderness.